Welcome to Phantom Astronaut. I don't typically make these kinds of videos, but tonight, on Halloween night, conservative commentator, some would say political propagandist, Tucker Carlson, has made the bold claim that he was attacked by demonic entities which left physical evidence on his body. What exactly does it mean when the supernatural begins to intersect with the political? We're going to examine that very question from a historical perspective. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.
Demonic attacks are sometimes attributed to mental disorders. A 2022 article in the journal Pastoral Psychology called Mad, Bad, or Possessed: Perceptions of Self-Harm and Mental Illness in Evangelical Christian Communities suggests that when a person with a distinct set of beliefs about their Christian faith feels they're not living in alignment with that faith, they may attribute self-harm to demonic entities. It's perceived to them as a moral failing. Maybe the answer to Tucker's supernatural struggles suggests he himself doubts his life choices in comparison to his faith. Perhaps, however, he sincerely believes that this harm is otherworldly in nature and isn't excusing his own actions. In American politics, the paranormal has often come to the forefront. Mary Todd Lincoln, distraught after the death of her son Willie, turned to spiritualism and mediums. But reports surfaced suggesting these seances had another guest: President Lincoln himself. Rumors stirred that he might have taken advice from the spirits. Was the president communicating with departed souls? And more importantly, did these whispers from the afterlife influence his leadership? President Warren G. Harding was besieged by scandals of all kinds. One story in particular brought a chill to the Oval Office. Harding's astrological charts were reportedly consulted for major decisions. A lesser-known fact is that Harding's wife, Florence, was an avid believer in astrology and prophecy. Some say her consultations with mystics guided crucial decisions in his presidency. Although both of these instances are interesting artifacts of American folklore, the rise of evangelical far-right Christianity and its commingling with even more fringe New Age mysticism, like the kind found in QAnon conspiracies in our political landscape, is what's fueling Tucker's revelation. American Christians often describe the political battlefield in spiritual terms. They invoke a good versus evil dynamic that forces some believers into a headspace where demons become part of the fabric of their reality, experiencing their influence in their everyday lives. This worldview is concentrated in what is starting to be called the New Apostolic Reformation, a Christian movement that began in the late 20th century, emphasizing a revival of what its leaders view as the fivefold ministry described in the New Testament: apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers. Founded by C. Peter Wagner, the movement seeks to restore apostolic authority and the supernatural gifts of the early Christian church to further a deeply fundamentalist agenda. Some of the associated groups have been leading efforts to rally religious voters, like last month's Courage Tour. The Courage Tour featured talks from Republican vice presidential nominee Vance, alongside preachers pushing a so-called Seven Mountain Mandate, which demands that religion, government, family, education, media, entertainment, and business are all headed by representatives of this specific and idiosyncratic version of Christian faith. I never thought of Tucker as either a true believer or even a spiritual person. It's probably all too easy for me to dismiss his claims as pandering to this activated religious audience. After his banishment for costing Fox News nearly $1 billion in settlements due to his promotion of election denial conspiracy theories that helped fuel January 6th, these groups echo Christian apocalyptic themes, portraying a battle between good and evil, and an impending Great Awakening that parallels the Christian concept of end times or the last days. Followers anticipate a climactic event called the Storm, where the corrupt will be exposed and justice will be served, similar to the Christian concept of the final judgment. They depict Donald Trump as a sort of chosen or messianic figure destined to fight this cosmic battle against evil, mirroring the biblical theme of a divinely appointed savior. This figure is believed to lead the charge against a deep state or satanic cabal, aligning with the Christian belief in God's anointed leaders defending good against evil. At the end of the day, Tucker is a creature of partisan politics. He's well documented to bend the truth, and his associates have paid dearly for that in the past. Maybe there are demonic entities physically abusing this former nightly news host, but more likely, it's attention-seeking behavior in an ecosystem of far-right pundits working to vilify politicians and voters alike, unless they align with a very narrow interpretation of Christian faith. Sincere encounters with the supernatural can be profound. Whether the experience is real in the objective sense, or real to the person or group experiencing the event, using the transformative nature of these encounters to persuade people toward a political candidate leaves me cold.
Now it's time to draw your own conclusions. What do you think? Again, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Check the links in the description for other ways you can help us grow by becoming a patron. And as always, I'll see you out there.